dum 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 dum
Space between Space between.
Why, hello. This is the Space Between podcast where we talk about the space between life and art, passion and business, what's happening now and what's happening next. I'm Pat Shand.
I'm Amy Shand.
This mic is pissing me off these days, you know?
Every time it does.
There we go. That's good, right?
That's good.
All right, so, yeah, we're back. I'm bundled up right here, you know. I'm a sick boy. Kind of, like,
I think you're coming down with a cold because he has, like, the shivers. He sent me a picture of his legs in the bath this morning.
I did.
He took a bath because he has got body aches.
I took the basic bitch picture, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But just to keep it real, I showed, like, a little strip of ball at the beginning of the picture.
That part was for me. Yeah.
That part was for me.
Oh.
Yeah. I want to get more of you in there, you know?
It's fine.
We have Bob in the house. Here's my cat, Hoyt. Here's my cat, Neil, in Amy's lap. There we go. Oh! Open it up to show her, you know?
He's so comfy right now.
Stunting with that new haircut. Did you have it in the last episode?
No, this is the first podcast, I think, with my haircut.
I'm going to rename this podcast My Gay Wife.
Stop.
No, she is actually a bice, a true bice, okay? For those who know what the fuck that means.
Happy Pride Month.
Oh, wait, I love you. Your ears are in this motherfucker. Look, my mom, whenever she stays over, always talks about his perfect ears, how they're perfectly like this, you know? That's the only time I'll ever do this shit. Talking about cat ears.
Yeah, Hoyt is our all black cat, and he is so wonderful. He's like the sweetest thing ever. I don't think so as much anymore, but I feel like black cats have gotten like a bad rep.
Yeah, the whole unlucky
with like Halloween cats and like
fuck
bad
that
luck
shit.
and stuff like that. But truly, Hoyt brings the best luck to our family.
Yeah.
So anyone, if you're ever thinking about adopting a cat or whatever, and you find like an all black cat, don't let that, for whatever reason, sway you, because he is so awesome.
You know what annoyed me so much to learn? Shelters say that fewer people adopt black cats because they're harder to get on Instagram pictures. Hey, that's not real life.
Plus, Hoyt's pretty photogenic anyway.
Oh yeah, you just have to be creative about it. You know, you have to catch him with the light streaming in on him rather than backlit.
Get a better phone.
You know, you just want to flex on these motherfuckers.
I'm just saying.
She doesn't mean to flex, but
with a good camera, you can take a picture.
She got a new phone yesterday. She got
the iPhone XR.
Right.
It's not the newest.
I don't even know why I started saying she got I knew we were gonna fill it in, so I just set you up.
Thank you.
I don't know what that shit's called. XR.
Yeah.
Just call it the 10. You know.
There were two options he gave us, but then my friend at work said he had something like even more iPhone, higher than the XS.
That's the one I'm getting.
The XS.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, but there's one higher.
There's always gonna be one higher.
Okay.
You know. But listen. My body hurts so much. I'm fucked up, you guys. And that's why, last episode we said we were going to come back with the reaction videos that week. Couldn't do it. I'm fucked up. You know, we're going to be back as soon as possible. You know, I would like to film some tomorrow. What we're going to do is, after we post this podcast, we're going to record a video on Amy's new phone asking what you want to see us react to. Crypt has a Dax Diz out. But we'll do that one. But, everyone has a Dax Diz out. We're not going to just spend all our time watching videos of just men poetically berating one another, you know? It's a lot.
It's fun for a certain length of time, and then we got to do something else.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
take a little break.
I like this track season. Oh, Chi-Chi is on the fridge looking down at the rats. Great.
Go. I really need to put another sheet on top. I'm sorry.
You fucked up, Beam.
I didn't think about it.
Let me tell you, though, about my... Chi-Chi.
I have to reprimand her.
Okay.
Chi-Chi.
You better hurry up. We're live right now.
Sorry. I think she's done.
Wait, that's Superman here? Hold on.
I didn't think I have to get up because she turned around.
She said, Chi-Chi, and that was the whole punishment, you know? Oh, babe, just get her.
But I don't want to move Neil.
Then you gotta keep her there. We gotta,
as long as she's not on the rat cage. All right, go on.
We gotta progress, you know?
Progress.
I had a dream last night. See, we're losing viewers.
Sorry.
You said, Chi-Chi, you're fired. Last night, I had a dream. We've been watching this show called When They See Us. I had a dream about it.
Really?
Yep.
That's how moving it is, though. It's really well written, and it's based on a true story. So what was your dream?
You're not going to believe it. My dream was I was an alien. Okay? And I had the case of the Central Park 5 come to my planet, and I assessed it as someone who was not involved in any of Earth's issues, right? Like, I didn't have Earth's
bias.
Ideas of racism. I didn't have any bias. I didn't even know much about what humans were. But I, as an alien, in and out of sleep too, I had this dream. This dream was like a multiple part dream. As an alien, I assessed the case, and I deemed that they were not guilty as an alien.
Duh.
Yeah, but like, yo,
all right,
come on, it's time. It's time.
Go on
she has
about
to go.
your dream, and I will get Chi-Chi down.
No, that's the whole dream. Chi-Chi fucked it up, you know? We're actually going to become a dog family right now. Sorry, Hoyt. Getting rid of you. But no, yeah, I think it was a mix of my backache issues. I was just waking up over and over again, my back aching horribly. Of course, put her in the bathroom right now, you know? And I just had this weird dream. And it does speak to the strength of the show. It's harrowing. What the fuck is that word? Harrowing. It's harrowing. You know when you say a word out loud that you don't really normally say in conversation? One time I said the word cacophony. Get this. I was an English major in high school, right? In college. You don't major in high school. You shouldn't even go to high school. Don't go to high school or college. That shit's done, son. I said to my friend, a fellow English major, I said that something was producing a cacophony. Ooh, I was berated. Or as I would have said then, I was berated. Okay? But yeah, no, the show is harrowing. You know, there's so much that goes into it, and it's not the first episode was very structured around the arrests and the questioning, and at first I felt that I wanted a bit more focus on the characters, but now that episode 3 we've watched that now, seeing how we get to know them after the fact and how it's impacted their life, you see that they showed just enough to make you understand the depth of the horrors that they were put through. And it's just, it affected me and made me think that I was an alien at night assessing their case, you know?
It does make me, I guess I can see that because when I watch the show, I can't believe that these people are also human. It makes me feel alien. Like the people prosecuting and interrogating, you know, these boys. It's just like, I can't believe that happened here and so recently.
Yeah, it
makes me feel disconnected from the world because I thought I knew people.
Right.
In general.
It very much, it's scary. In a way, I think that people were scared of that show, Making a Murderer. Mm-hmm. Though he did it, okay? Sorry, that guy did the shit, okay? He did that. Stephen Avery killed her. Mm-hmm. He has 2 seasons of a documentary made about her. Killed her, okay? He did. But that show was meant to make you scared of the justice system and what they can do. Because I do believe that in Making a Murderer, I think that they set him up. But I think he did it too. I think that they were just bumbling cops who didn't know what the fuck they were doing, you know? But the stuff left out makes me 99% sure homie did the shit. Mm-hmm. But, the Central Part 5, it's just crazy to watch because they focus a lot on the idea of the justice system as a job. like the prosecutors want to do a good job according to them, and they want to convict. They want it to be solved and gone, so they don't look bad in the public eye. Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's like even if they know that the people that they're trying to put in jail are innocent, some of them value their lives and they're not even their lives, their career more than these kids' lives. That's crazy. That unnerved me.
Yeah.
Had me thinking I was like a fucking like bug-eyed, stalk-having ass alien, okay?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Definitely. Especially because I've heard the story before, but I didn't really like look into it too much, and then just the extent that that they didn't know each other.
Yeah.
Those kids at all, really. Some of them. It was just crazy.
How was your day though?
It was okay. I just went to work, came back.
This podcast is gonna suck. We're both drained and hurt, you know?
I keep yawning. I had a hard week at work, so hopefully it'll get better soon. But yeah.
Yeah.
As far as the other job, like Space Between and stuff, I just want to say thanks to everyone who helped out and supported on Clonsters #2.
Oh shit, yeah, it's done.
Yeah, we finished the Kickstarter and we funded it, and we're gonna get working on that soon. So I've been making clay again because of that a little bit. Made some cute little Clonster type things recently. So I'll have some things up for adoption hopefully on Etsy soon. So that's good. That's a good job.
Yeah, I mean, what we've been doing recently, just with our schedule and with how I feel right now, I feel like fucking that feels like so long ago. You know, like you saying that Clonsters is done, but yeah, it was just days ago.
Yeah,
you know? That's crazy.
Totally.
Yeah, I've been shipping 2 Kickstarters at the same time. I finished Gangster as Barista, and now I'm 90% of the way through Spooky Girls, which is probably in great part why my bag is fucked up, just carrying around pounds and pounds and pounds of books up and down the stairs to the post office, you know?
Yeah, because our office right now is our place. So we got, and we live upstairs. So when the boxes come, first of all, we take them upstairs. Yeah. And then when to send them out, we take them back downstairs.
Yeah,
eventually.
So much.
Our stock, but eventually one day we want to have like a house with an office type thing in it.
Oh, hell
like
yeah, of course.
Or maybe like a separate place, you know, like even like a little storefront or something.
Definitely.
Would be awesome. So, but that's just for now. But yeah, it's a lot of hard work. And sometimes we hire our friend to come help out too, to make it go faster.
Yeah.
And he's a lot of help, Joe.
Yeah.
And stuff. So we work it out, but yeah, it's been so tiring. So that's why like on the podcast, we're just like, but I'm trying to think what else. Oh, something, update too on the cat family, if you don't mind. We got to bring Wesley home in an urn this week. Which would, because he was, you know, taken away to be cremated. So now our family's all back together, in a sense, I feel. So that's nice.
That was sad bringing him home, you know?
Yeah, I was surprised that you went while I was at work. Were they just hassling you?
They left the voicemail. They called me, I spoke to them, and they left the voicemail. I just didn't want him to be waiting around, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. No, I was glad to see him here. And also, it was nice that they gave us that wooden box because we were going to order one. Are you still going to order a separate one, or do you like that one?
I like the one that we were going to order better, but I also don't want to go through like opening it up, you know?
Mm-hmm. There's a place for a picture or something in there, too.
There is. They need to be more careful about that shit. They had, there's like a sliding glass door where you can put the picture in. And to make sure that the glass doesn't get scratched, which so scratched, okay? They put this gray foam, okay? Now, I pull out a mahogany-looking urn, right? I look down to a square. I see, like, speckled gray.
You thought it was see-through?
Yeah! That was traumatizing to me, you know? I don't want to see that.
Yeah, it wasn't that, though.
Yeah, and they, overall, it was a good experience. I'm kind of, not good experience. It was as comforting as they could have been.
We know what you mean, though.
I do get hung up on, like, they've misspelled his name, like, on 4 different pieces of paper now. and I never corrected them, so of course, but like I wrote it right the first time, you know. So it's been
just little things.
Yeah.
But they didn't know him like we knew him, so.
No, of course not. Of course not.
And yeah, like they did the best that they could.
Yeah.
So there's that.
What I wanted to show you something is a comic book came out today. Okay.
Oh.
It's called Lords. It's from this company called Valiant.
PSI?
I think, or PSY, something like that. I just want to show you the cover.
Okay.
And I want to get your thoughts.
All right.
Okay. Honest thoughts.
I'm ready.
I posted this on social media, and I'll put it. For those who are watching in the audio, we'll describe it. But for those who are watching the video, I'm gonna pop it into this motherfucker. So I posted this shit. I need you to take a look at this and tell me your thoughts.
Okay. That's you.
So.
What?
It's like exactly me.
That's so funny.
Hey, Valiant. 1 million by Monday. Okay? What are you... Yo. So Valiant Comics has this book, Lords. It's PSI-LORDS for those who want to search it if you're not watching the video podcast. It looks like a superhero comic, you know, that's generally what they do.
Because Psy is like that energy, you know?
Yeah.
Like a Psy ball.
Yeah, it looks very sci-fi, you know?
Yeah.
The front, it's like a group. There's 4 characters. The front is a woman who is in a superhero costume, and she has cuffs on. She's chained up, and she has a little glowing red action going on to her eyes. Second behind her is what looks like a guy who has the dildo brand rabbit, Jackrabbit, okay? And it's sparkling. He's holding it up. It's on vibrate right now, probably about the 3rd level.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
It's like jizzing magic.
Yeah. Behind the front character on the other side is a woman who she looks the Lordiest of all of them, you know.
Definitely.
She's holding her hands out. She has some Doctor Strange orbs going on, and out of her eyes she's shooting this
Psy power.
Yeah, Psy power. Let's put some respect on the title, you know.
That's what it is though, because when I actually looked up one time before how to like make a Psy ball in your hand with like that hot energy in between your hands. That's what it's called. By the way.
She's Wiccan, okay?
That's a fun practice. It takes a lot of focus.
But yeah, the girl on the cover is really good at it. She's just shooting that shit out.
Definitely, right out of her eyeballs. And then we have a Patrick Shand in the top left corner.
Yeah.
Same color, shape glasses.
Yes.
Same color, shape, beard and mustache combo.
Yes.
And hair color.
Yeah, it's the haircut I used to have.
Yeah.
It's the haircut I had when this comic would have been in production. Because it came out today. So, hey, Valiant. 1 million by Monday. Okay?
Oh, word Valiant, you said?
Yeah, it's... I'm not hating on it at all, but like...
I'm interested in that. I want to read that because it's about Psy power.
Yeah, it's clearly me, though, right?
And I want to read it because you're in it.
Like, what... Yeah, right? What are the chances that this is...
This cuddle session turned into a fight.
Yeah, Hoyt and Neil fighting over here.
So what are the chances what?
What are the chances here that this that the artist wasn't sent a picture of me?
Slim to none.
Okay. I actually want to search his name. His name is Renato Guedes.
Imagine he's like been our neighbor at Comic-Cons like 8 times.
Renato Guedes. Let's see. We're not friends on Facebook, but we have many mutual friends. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Renato into one of my books. That's
that seems fair.
That's crazy though. You know that yeah, just Valiant. You know, address the invoice to Space Between. PO Box 639, Coram, New York 11727.
By what Monday?
By Monday, yeah. I'll be waiting. Okay. Because
very good.
I don't normally act. But I'm the star of your comic. I'm the biggest one there, right?
The largest picture, yeah.
In multiple ways, I am actually. I'm getting mad comments on this actually. People seem to agree that this is ya boy. Okay, so I'm a superhero. I'm not sure if I'm a villain
superhero
or not. You know, I'm I'm gonna read the comic and see what they did to me. You know, but imagine working at Starbucks as I used to do, and as you do, and all of a sudden there is a new
Logo?
no, yeah, but what's that shit called that you put on
Sleeve?
Yes, a new sleeve, and it's exactly your face. It's not even the siren.
It is already.
It's your face. Well, yeah, but it's just a photorealistic drawing of you.
That'd be so funny.
It'd be like
the bicoastal drawing.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. Bicoastal is a project that we had planned. We had some artwork commissioned for it. We were going to shoot this web series, but the truth is that it's very difficult on a low budget, no budget really, to make film that looks professional, you know?
Right.
We'll probably do it one day.
Except now that I have my new iPhone, we could probably do it.
Yeah, but but
Psych.
it's more than that too, you know? It's like there is a talent to editing, and while I edit the reaction videos to perfection, there is a pacing to film that I think that you really need to be an expert to maintain the suspension of disbelief, you know? Because like almost every time a friend shows me a film, I mean the films that I made for sure, you watch it and you see the creator's hand, you know, you see that it's a creation when you're watching something really professionally done by people who do this for a living. You will not, you know, you'll be immersed,
Right.
And that's what I want to do. Is I want to always create immersive experiences, and I don't trust my hand as a director and cinematographer yet to do that kind of shit, you know.
Because you're doing other stuff.
Yeah. In fact, more as an editor too, you know, like if I had someone who would edit that shit to be smooth as fucking butter, be smooth as some country crock, I would do that. Butter. But yeah, I just want to I want to know the process behind how I became a superhero. You know, I want to know what picture of me was sent Valiant to you and to your artist. You know, I want to, because I've done that before. I've sent pictures of like celebrities. You know, even though I'm not one, I'm just a regular guy. Okay, I've sent pictures of like recently. I actually had to tell my buddy Renzo Rodriguez, who draws Gangster Esperista, he was working on that, and I would say some shit like, there's a guy in the background who looks like Dwight Schrute, and he would draw Dwight Schrute exactly, and they'd be like, oh, no, give him like a mustache or something, you know, just make sure that it's not exactly the guy, you know, but Valiant was like, no, make sure it is exactly him. It needs to be Pat Shand. It needs to be.
Pat Shand or bust.
Pat Shand or bust.
Cy Shand.
Cy Shand. Pat Shand.
Oh, Lord.
What used to happen to me all the time when I first started to get into the comics community, message boards were a much bigger thing. And my name was some shit like Pat X Shand or just Pat Shand straight up. And almost every professional I met would say, Pat Shand. I thought it was Pat's hand. Like that was my moniker.
That makes sense.
You know, yeah. That's what I would redo probably. But people have been messing my name up for years. You know, I got mailed to Pat Shano. One time,
Shant.
I made the Honor Society in 4th grade. They put my picture on the wall in the hallway. Pat Stand. It's like, hey, I'm in the
You
Honor
don't
Society,
know his name.
and you're doing this to me.
Pat Stand.
I'm in the Honor Society, motherfucker.
Nice. Congratulations.
You don't fuck this shit up.
Congratulations to your 4th grade self-lover.
I do look back at school though, and I ask a lot like, was it all worth it? You know, we've had a lot of nieces and nephews graduating this year, and
It's like graduation season.
can you tell my mom can you tell the people? My mom knows. Tell the people what I always say to my mom about my graduation, my college graduation. Do you remember? I wish.
That you didn't go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wish you didn't go. You know why? I still have relationships with the teachers that I fuck with. They're like part of my life, and I have taken something from them. The overall institution of school, though, I don't feel is is that worthy? You know, like I don't feel that for what I do, I needed school the way I thought I did. I think I could have been flexing on you motherfuckers with no school. You know? So that's my advice. Anyone watching this is like between 16, 17, 18. When your parents send you off to college, right? You're driving down the road, wind whipping through your hair, or if you already have like early onset baldness, wind whipping through the space on top of your head where the hair would have been, right? Drive toward the school for a while. Make a pit stop at a Steak and Shake because, okay? And then head the other direction. Go on a road trip and live your life, okay? Never return. Run away. Run away and never return.
Oh my God. You sound like Scar.
Lion King to me was the best movie of all time as a kid. Oh my God. Hoyt is going in on Neil's stomach. Look at Can you guys see this?
I've been watching.
That's beautiful.
Because Neil's so squishy, it probably feels good.
It probably feels so good. So, I loved Lion King so much as a kid, okay? And I remember watching it in theaters. I thought it was the best thing ever. Before that, my favorite movie had been 101 Dalmatians.
It's a good one, too.
2 vignettes here. 1, 101 Dalmatians. I was in the theater. The scene where Cruella de Vil... First of all, they tricked my bitch ass, you know? I didn't know that film was made 40 fucking years ago. You just put that shit out again? You tricked me! Give me that old fucking hitter when I thought it was gonna be some new shit.
Yeah.
I believed you guys, okay? For years. When I found out that that was made in like the 50s, the scandal, okay? But I was in theaters, and... How long has it been since you've seen that movie?
101 Dalmatians?
Yeah.
Oh, years.
Do you know the scene when Cruella de Vil, it's the chase scene. She's in her car, and she's driving and she's screaming.
I think so.
Yo, her face is monstrous. I screamed.
Like that?
Like that. And I ran out the theater. My mom had to chase after me.
Oh, you were scared of her?
I actually ran.
You thought she was coming at you?
Yep. That was twice that I ran. I ran for that, and once I ran toward communion in church as a kid. Because I wanted that bread, okay?
Oh my God.
Hoy, leave him alone, Papa.
He will not.
I love when he makes that sound. You know?
And Neil's just like complaining, but he won't move out of the way.
He's going to bite him soon. That's just how it's going to go down. But all right, so, and then after that, I had the VHS tape. It was one of those exclusive Disney fucking masterpieces where they put it in the white foam thing, and you open it up, it's encased there. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And who would think that years later VHS tapes
Done.
are just trash, okay? Find those at a fucking garage sale, yard sale.
Done.
So one day I was being bathed by my parents, or maybe I think I was like 7 or maybe, so I was like led to the bath and I was just bathing, you know, cleaning my little dick. And I was told by my mom that we're going to watch my favorite Disney movie. And I said, 101 Dalmatians, I said. And she goes, are you sure? I said, yeah, that's the best one, you know? And then she said, are you sure? I said, yeah, it's the best fucking one.
You said that?
Yeah.
Same tone.
Yeah. Her voice got all deep. Balls instantly dropped. Just hold it to the top of the bath, you know? So got out of the bath, dried everything off. Back then, I was a fucking baller. You know what I used to wear back then? My whole pajama outfit, a long shirt. That's what I called it. Patrick, you put on a long shirt? Yeah. I just put on like a medium-sized shirt. That shit was a dress to me. You know, I was breaking gender norms back then. Okay? Fucking little nutsack hanging, you know. I went into the living room. And my mom, I guess she thought that I was going to be like more trickable. You know, that I would have like, less trickable. That I would have caught on. Lion King? Do we have the Lion King? You know, nope. I was like 101.
You were set on it now.
Yeah. I was like, what? was like, what the fuck else? You know, we're gonna watch 101's Immersion. So I got to the living room, and wait, stop biting your brother, okay? He gets so excited over here. So she has it. She has 2 VHS tapes in her hand. My dad's behind her smiling, right? She says, okay, Patrick, we could watch 101 Dalmatians. Or we could watch... Boom. Yo. The Lion King, yo? That's me. That's what I said. So you got the Lion King, this motherfucker? And then you're talking about Dalmatians? No. It's fucking Shenzi, Bonsai, and Ed time in this bitch.
He loves the hyenas.
The hyenas are the best characters. In fact, I don't know why I'm mad Lion King vignettes today. Like, man, Disney stories. One time, a girl named Marissa Nunez, calling her out, okay? In 5th grade, I believe, okay? No, it would have to be 3rd, because this is too much for a 5th grader to believe. I'm going to say 3rd or 4th grade, okay? Marissa Nunez told me, she knew I was a fucking hyena fan, okay? She told me the hyenas die at the end of Lion King.
What?
I'm like, no. Scar, they're on the ground under Pride Rock, right? There's fire and shit everywhere. Scar falls onto them, and he goes, my friends, you know, he's thinking he's going to get that mercy. And the hyenas are like, bitch, you were talking shit about us up there to Simba. And now Simba whipped your bitch ass, and we're here. We heard you. We put the mash on you, they said to him, okay? And then the hyenas, like, rapidly jump on him. There's mad more hyenas here, too. They're just going in on him. And that was my argument. I was like, they killed Scar, and then they probably left. They didn't even show them leave. And she was like, yeah, they didn't show them leave because there's a fire there. They were caught in the fire. They killed Scar, knowing it was their last fucking action, and the fire burned them. I was like, bull fucking shit. They wouldn't have that happen to the hyenas, you know? Marissa Nunez told me, if you watch the Lion King credits to the end, there's a list of who dies in the movie. It has the hyenas on them.
Really?
And guess what? She believes it, so I feel better. That's not true.
Oh.
A professional movie.
That's so funny that she told you that.
Yeah, she wanted to be right, you know?
Yeah.
A professional movie would never just have all the credits, you know, who wrote it, who produced it. In a Disney movie, a list of people who fucking died.
Animals who died.
Crazy. But guess what?
I said, really?
Yeah, Marissa Nunez, you fucking got her too, okay?
You Marissa Nunez to me.
So, let me ask you a question. What do you think I did every time I watched Lion King?
You waited till the end of the credits to see the who died list.
Nope. I was scared.
You scared to see the end?
Yeah.
The fire?
No. I was scared to watch the credits to get confirmation.
Oh, you didn't watch the credits to the end.
I didn't want to know. In my head, I was like, the story ends here. If the hyenas are dead in the credits, if I see that, they're dead. So I'm going to let it fucking rock
you
forever.
You needed them to live.
Yeah, I love the hyenas.
You're sick.
Imagine the scandal, though. You know how Disney gets in trouble for like doing shit like putting like the word sex and shit. Like there's a scene where like
subliminal things.
Yeah, there's a scene where Simba throws himself down and the dust kicks up and it forms the word sex. Though they say it forms SFX for special effects. Like a shout out to the team, you know, who did the special effects. Okay. To me, it says sex. I like that better. You know, they got in enough trouble for that. Imagine they put a list of who dies at the end of their movies. That's crazy.
That's really funny.
That's crazy. That'd be such like...
She trolled the shit out of you.
Oh, she did. So shout out Marissa. You know, I don't know why I remember it was her. I just remember as a little kid, I remember some of the little things that my classmates, like there was this girl, Rebecca Schwick. I got into my first religious fight, you know. She was Jewish, and I was Catholic. I didn't know shit though, you know. I was just taught what I knew. I didn't even know what other religions believed. I didn't know shit for real. I was in an assembly, and I heard her talking. She was essentially talking about Jesus to someone, right? And I heard her say that Jesus died by getting stabbed, and came over there.
what I learned.
I came over there. No, the fuck he didn't.
Oh,
You know?
you came in blazing.
No, but the truth is, I was confused. I was like, no, he didn't. It was, you know? The fuck, what are you talking about?
You're like, remember?
Yeah, exactly. She's like, no, he was stabbed. I was like, no. She was like, yes.
Oh my
I remember
God.
that. I remember that.
That's crazy.
That's the first religious conflict I've ever had. I don't know if I've had any more since then.
Wow.
Have you ever had like beef with someone over shit that you know now doesn't really matter, but as a kid was like important to you, like hyenas dying and shit, and like how Jesus, got murked? Not that it doesn't matter how he got murked. The truth is, we can't know,
Yeah, we don't.
We can't know. We don't know shit. And anyone who thinks they know for sure, get the fuck out of here, Maybe he was stabbed, okay? As an adult, I would come to that conversation and be like, yo, it doesn't matter. It happened. He's not here. Something happened to him. Figure your shit out, Stop arguing. Fourth graders talking about stabbed and crucifixions. What the fuck are you talking about?
In the now.
Right.
Said.
So, any of those examples for you?
No, but I remember, not that I can think of like
crazy.
argumentative wise, but I don't know why, but for some reason when you asked that, I thought of the first time that I said like a bad word officially.
Oh, hell yeah. What word was it?
I think it was like, honestly, I think it was like shitbag.
Yo, shitbag?
Yeah, because of how my mom curses.
That's so.
And two, because she's French Canadian, so she like kind of mixes them up. And then I was like nervous, and I forgot why it was, but I remember it was this kid, Oscar Reynaldo. No, Oscar Reynaga.
We're just saying names, yo. Calling you guys out.
I have no idea where he is now.
Shout out to Oscar. Okay.
Yeah. I was in lunch. It was lunchtime. I was in line at the food court, and
How old were you?
Elementary school.
Okay.
Like 3rd grade, and he was already sitting with his friends. I think I heard that he has said something about me, and I remember telling my friend to save my spot in the lunch line so I could walk over to him. And I just remember like stopping him and all of his friends and just being like, "You're a shitbag!"
Hell yeah!
And then just walking away.
Hell yeah!
I remember that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Young experience.
My first bad word was the middle finger.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the word. I was at home, and now this is the first time I realized this shit. My parents were trolling me. They knew what the fuck was going on. I had a babysitter, Mrs. Hoffman, calling out fucking names, you guys.
Names.
Miss Hoffman. There were some badass fucking kids there. Like, we're talking Marissa and Oscar, Rebecca. They were just living life, Mm-hmm. Mrs. Hoffman's kids, they were like fucking, what's that show? Baby's Kids? Yo, fucking, there's this one asshole, Scott. Yo, let me tell you something. Scott was, I'm realizing this shit now. Scott was a bully. You know what he did to me? He gave me the middle finger. As a kid.
Yeah.
I went home. I didn't know this shit. He was just running his mouth off, talking shit. He said, "Brrrr!" I came home. I was like, "Mom, Dad, what's this mean?" I didn't know. And they were like, "What?" I said, "What's this mean?" I said, "I don't know." Then I got to this shit. It was like, what, Scott did this and that? And by then they had to have known. They had to have known.
You got the wrong finger twice.
Yeah. And they said, that doesn't mean anything. Could have been another finger, And then
They said that?
I don't know.
Oh.
But
that's a troll.
I got to the finger, though.
Yeah.
I remember getting to that shit. It clicked, I said, "What does this mean, Mom and Dad?" And they said, "Patrick, you don't do that," and that kind of shit, And then one time, I was a fucking snitch dropping dimes on Scott 24/7. I told them Scott said shit on the bus. Because what Scott was doing, Scott was listening to bad words and said, I heard him say all that shit. But I came home and brought shit home because he said the top 3 bad words, 3, ass. He's a counter like the boy, 3 S, 2 fuck, 1 shit. You got, first of all, Scott, you got your shit mixed the fuck up, okay?
Yeah, he's inaccurate with his
You're wrong
information.
twice, probably, okay? So, I brought home to my parents, I said, is the S word the worst bad word? And they were like, what are you talking about, you know? Like, no. So I was like, so I could say it, nope, you can't say that shit. Do you remember the first time that you cursed to your parents?
No.
You stay doing that shit now.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't curse like at them. I just like have a dirty mouth. I just like I curse all the time. It's part of my regular vocabulary.
Me too.
So.
But yeah, shout out to everyone who brought out the fucking demon in us as kids. You know, shout out to Marissa for that lie about hyenas. I found you out, but the best part, years later, your trick has ripples. You tricked my wife.
I was strict.
She's about to be like, let's watch the Lion King and see what happens to the hyenas, you know?
I'm going to watch that last scene, like, super intensely, like, trying to see if any flames engulf them before it cuts to the next scene.
Yeah, well...
Be like, look, they're going down right there.
Fuck.
And cut.
What does happen is the flames, they're in the midground and the flames are in the foreground. The flames do fill the screen. But that's before them, you know? But
you don't know.
I do. Well, I do.
I agree with Marissa. I'm sorry.
Well, watch this. The Lion King is going to come out as live action. Okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
We're going to watch that in theaters. And guess what? If there's a post-credit scene, we're not seeing that shit. As soon as the credits start rolling, we're dipping out.
So you still low-key believe that?
What if Marissa's right, you know? Oh my God. I don't really believe that.
We're staying.
Yeah, we're staying. I have put you through some fucking anger-inducing post-credit scenes, though. You know. I still remember. I'll confess something to you now. I look up what the post-credit scene is in a movie now, just to know if I can swing bringing my wife. Okay, because during Ant-Man and the Wasp. Do you remember what the post-credit scene was? We waited the whole credits. The mid-credit scene was the scene. Spoilers if you haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. What are you doing? You know, already have seen that.
Yeah, stop now.
Yeah. Stop now. Skip ahead 20 seconds. The mid-credit scene is when Scott goes into I forget what it's called.
The quantum realm.
The quantum realm. And outside, everyone else gets dusted because Thanos stepped. Okay?
Yeah.
Everyone else, and he's stuck there and only emerges in Infinity War, in Endgame. That was a substantial mid-credit scene. Yo. We're amped, you know. Amy was like, oh, she knew what that was. I knew what that was. We're watching the movie. We're into it, right? Wait about 5 more minutes. Amy's starting to get pissed as the credits keep rolling. The post-credit scene was an ant playing drums for like 15 seconds. You said, and I remember, I'll do the exact tone. Are you ready for this? Mm-hmm. That's it? Oh, shit. Zach comments.
I'm still happy to have seen it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you gotta see the whole thing, you know? Zach comments, first time I cursed in front of my parent, I got a bar of ivory soap in my mouth.
Oh, nice.
Have you ever been soaped?
No.
I've been threatened to be soaped.
Really?
Yeah, my dad was soaped by my grandma. Mm-hmm. You can't do that shit now, though.
No, it's a different era.
You know, imagine a young mother posting on Facebook, soaped my kid's mouth.
She would get reamed.
It's just a different time, you know? Like, during my parents' time, like, they went to Catholic school, and nuns had that fucking ruler bringing it down like fucking Mjolnir, you know? They would say. Yeah. My mom is scared of nuns. My dad was scared of nuns. The shit's real out there, you know?
My dad had went to a private Catholic school and has similar memories too.
I want to ask my mom if she's ever gotten soaped. Yeah. It's like that. Zach's experience is not uncommon. Mm-hmm. When kids cursed back then, they got the fucking
Remember
ivory
the movie,
treatment.
The Christmas Story?
Yo, he got soaped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the 70s, you know.
Yeah. Then she puts it in her mouth. She's like,
yeah. She
She tries it.
Yeah, good times though. You know, that's it's a movie that I loved watching it. It's fucking hilarious.
It's an old-time classic.
It's an old-time classic, you know. I love Christmas movies. Mm-hmm. In fact, I'm feeling kind of Christmassy right now. All bundled up, you know, warm.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah.
sooner than you know, it's gonna be like holiday season again.
Yo, by the way, we put out our podcast last week. I flashed my nipples real quick, like a split-second nipple flash. Only one person caught that shit. Twan, who was on the podcast as a guest a different day, said, LMAO, the nipple flash at so-and-so time, you know?
That's so funny.
So you guys got to keep a better eye out. You might be missing some settings, you know? Lynn said, haha, my mom would whoop my ass, different world now. Yeah, for sure. It's a different world, you know? I think, I'm not sure what really specifically has changed. I know that social media is a big part of it. I think that stuff was changing before social media, but I think that social media has definitely like spearheaded the, if I do a certain behavior as a parent, I'm going to get roasted publicly, you know? But yeah, I really have no opinion about that kind of thing though, because, you know, people have different ways of parenting, and I don't want to either like defend any of that shit or critique it, because I don't know shit, okay? I don't know shit about being a parent. Like, however, this shows you where my head is. If I saw someone, say Neil, my cat, was screaming for breakfast, right? When he screams for breakfast, I'll chase him away and shit. I'm like, no! You know, but if I saw a video of a cat like Neil screaming for breakfast and someone soaps their mouth, I'll be like, what's the address? I'm showing up. Oh yeah, let's end with the Kickstarter of the week. I was about to end, but we have one more thing to talk about. We have the Kickstarter of the week. This is just something that we're going to be commenting on. I haven't seen anything about it. Just picked that shit last minute because it looks cute. It's called Skatebird. The title is cute, but a bit redundant, right?
Skatebird?
Watch. The title of the Kickstarter is Skatebird, Be a Skateboarding Bird.
Oh, I thought you meant on the... Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Nice. The info says kickflip over staplers in this skateboarding video game about birds who try their best. That's pretty cute. It even has a tiny hawk. All right. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you this. I can't show you on my phone. You know that model Moon Suicide? Your Moon Baby? She posted a picture a while back where she has like underwear on and you could see some pubic hair sticking out. And some guy commented, and I don't know why I like cared so much, because like no matter what picture a girl posts, someone's gonna comment some fucked up shit. But I saw the comment and I was like, I have to see this fucker's face, because he's for sure gonna be
a loser,
a monster.
Yeah,
hideous, you know. So he comments a Yeti, and then he puts the barfing emoji. First of all, dude, if you're that averse to pubic hair, how many times have you had sex, yo?
Oh my god, what a loser.
Like, are you fucking serious, bruh? You know, but yo, I clicked his face just to see what he looks like. His profile picture, his main picture, was the biggest fucking self-roast I've ever seen. He is like this fucking sun-kissed red-ass dude. No shirt on, like a pink hat and hair like this, right?
Ew.
Holding a skateboard. And the caption is 40 and still skateboarding. Yo!
Are you serious?
Yo, you're the one out here critiquing the fashion hair? What's going on, dude?
And she's a successful model online.
Yeah, she's just beautiful.
Yeah, she's very beautiful.
Come on.
Damn, that's just pathetic.
And, yeah, why do you give a fuck, dude? It's not, first of all, it's not gross. Second of all, are you, you know, like, is Chris Hansen coming for you, dude? Because, like,
seriously,
I don't mind personally if there's shaved action. I don't mind if there's non-shaved action. But I don't fucking fantasize about only a pure bear type shit, you know? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's wild.
You can't handle it? That's gross to you?
That's just so, that makes me so annoyed.
You're 13, dude, okay? All right, so we have
13 going on 41, you know?
Yo, imagine talking about pubic hair while about to launch into this skateboard video.
This, while we were telling that story, it raised like $1,000.
Yeah, they just broke 40,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Their goal was 20,000. They broke 40,000. So they are flexing on you guys. Let's check it out.
One of your Facebook friends is a backer.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cute. I recognize that font.
Yo. This looks pretty
Like
cool.
Tony Hawk.
Wow.
With birds. Because it's a tiny hawk for Tony Hawk.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Wow. That looks like Hoyt.
The heron.
The heron eats many fish.
Eats many fish. Everything is bird.
That is so cute. Oh! Damn. I like how it's like household items, you know? Like he's like doing the skate trick off of fucking matches, you know? That's pretty cute.
Wow, that looks adorable. That looks so well made too.
Tell you something. I'll play that shit before any human skateboard game.
Totally, that's perfect.
Well, I'm gonna play a game with dudes riding skateboards. Like that dude, a 40-year-old dude. I'm gonna play a game of a 40-year-old dude who can't take pubic hair doing a skateboard trick. No, I'm gonna play a game with a bird doing one. That's so much better.
It's adorable. And there's different kinds of birds too. Like different colors and stuff.
Yeah.
So intricate.
Imagine if like a game like Mortal Kombat, instead it was like cats having a play fight.
Yeah.
That would be so much fucking better.
Because like, are you going to put the video in the podcast?
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, because if you've ever played a skateboarding game or something, like the Tony Hawk game or whatever, the visual effects and stuff, the visuals of the skatebird are super similar, except for they just change it to be more like the theme of a bird, but it looks almost exactly the same. Yeah. That's super fun.
Super, super cool. Yeah. So the Kickstarter link for that is in the comments below.
Love that.
Hit that the fuck up. But yo, I'm tired. My back hurts. I want to go fucking melt into something. Gotta cook dinner too. Listen, thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
We out.
Have a good night. Space between.